So because we don't always want to use the spot heal to get rid of things, sometimes we want to add things. We want to use a different tool called the clone stamp or a clone brush. It's really useful, and I think I use it the most in Photoshop. All the way down here it looks like a stamp, and what we're going to do is up the sizing just a little bit. We're going to bring it up to around 40. That'll be pretty good. What we're going to do is turn this bottom shelf area into something that looks a little more pleasing, maybe something that looks a little bit more like a window. It looks a little off and unbalanced here. So what we're going to want to do is with the stamp tool, we always have to set a target. So if we hold Alt, you'll see this little target, and let's set our target to be the bottom left corner of this looking vent that we want to make all around. We're going to click and let go. And now if you see you drag this around, you'll see the bottom left corner will follow you around. It looks like a preview of what will be there. And what's cool is if you click and start drawing, you'll start to follow a little target on the left side by the window or the vent. And you can just draw around and it will copy that vent right over. Really easy. We can cover up the handle. Pretty seamless. Now be careful going too far, because if you go too far, it'll start to cover things that are not, that you don't want to be copied. But since we're just doing the vent, we can leave it here. Now what we can also do is fill in the gaps in places. So if we have this tree, for example, we can take this tree, we can make the brush, let's say, a little bit bigger, around 50, and make sure the hardness is at 0, making sure it's a really soft brush so it doesn't make any really out there shapes. We're going to hit Alt again, and I like this green area, and bring it over, and we're just going to start painting to fill in this tree. What we want to do to make sure that we don't show it's a really obvious Photoshop is continually change where the target is. That way, it's hard for the viewers, oh, see I messed up a little there and add a little of the blue, Control C, but it will be hard for the viewers to determine that's a photoshopped image if the target keeps on changing, because it won't be as copied. If you use the same target and copy things over a bunch, it'll just look like the same image over and over and over again.